If you're planning a Smoky Mountain trip with kids, this is a decision that's going to make or break your vacation and where most families end up wasting time and money without even realizing it. Do you stay in Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg? They're only a handful of miles apart, but once you're actually there with kids, they don't feel the same at all. And most families don't even realize it until they're already committed. This is where most families get the decision wrong, and the better choice isn't the one most people expect. The first thing that stands out is how easy it is to keep kids entertained in Pigeon Forge. You don't even need a plan. You wake up, you head out, and within minutes, there's something just right there in front of you. There's go-karts, mini golf, rides, and even museums. It's all lined up one right after the other. And places like Dollywood make it simple to fill an entire day without even taking too much time to think about it. That's what makes it work. Kids stay busy. You're not dealing with any downtime. And it's easy to keep things moving. But that's also where it starts to wear you down because everything is built to keep you going. It's easy to keep adding more and more. Another stop, another ticket, another thing that looks good in a moment. And by the end of the day, you can feel it a lot. Not difficult, but it's constant. There's not much of a natural break built in at all. And while each stop might not seem much on its own, this is where the costs start adding up faster than most families expect. But here's the part that most families don't even think about until they're there. The driving you do in between stops actually helps more than it hurts. Because it's the only time your kids are forced to sit still for a few minutes. And without that, the day doesn't just feel longer. It's the only time all day no one's asking for anything. You get a few quiet moments before the next thing. And that's what keeps the day from being exhausting for you and keeps you from burning through your time and energy too early in your trip. Now compare that to Gatlinburg. Right away, it feels different. It's tighter, it's so much more compact. The parking itself can take so much longer and you're walking a lot more. It doesn't feel as easy at first. You spend a little more time just getting started. But once you get moving, this is where things shift. Because Gatlinburg sits right in the entrance of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, you're not just choosing a town, you're choosing access. You can start in town and do something like Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies and then step into the park and change the entire pace of the day. And not everything here revolves around buying another ticket, which gives you more flexibility and how much you actually spend. But again, there's a trade-off. If you stay in town too long, it can feel crowded so fast. Everything's closer together, and that means more walking, more weaving through people, and more effort throughout the entire day. There's no built-in break, you just keep going. And that's where kids start to wear down faster. And when kids get tired, the work for you goes up, and that's where a lot of time starts getting lost, just trying to manage the day. Another difference that shows up pretty quickly is how you get around. In Pigeon Forge, you're driving everywhere, even short distance usually mean getting back in the car. And during busy times, that can take longer than you expect. But those short drives break up the day. They give you a reset without you even thinking about it and helps you use your time better instead of pushing straight through the day. In Gatlinburg, once you park, you can walk to almost any place. That changes the rhythm of the entire day. You're not constantly stopping and starting. You're just moving. You can go from one thing to another without resetting anything. It feels more continuous, but also means your feet will feel it by the end of the day, especially with kids. Then there's the overall feel of the trip. Pigeon Forge is built for entertainment. Everything designed to keep you engaged. It's bright, it's busy, and it's always moving. For a lot of families, that's exactly what they want. No guesswork. They don't want to think about what to do next. They just want to keep going. Now, Gatlinburg, on the other hand, feels more connected to where you are. You're right next to the park. The views are closer. The setting feels more like a mountain town. It feels more like a destination than just a place to stay. That's why Gatlinburg sounds like the better choice at first. But once you're actually there with kids, what matters more is how the day feels at the exact moment you're there. And that's when Pigeon Forge starts to win. Because it's easier to manage, it's easier on kids. And those built-in breaks from driving keep everyone from getting worn out, which also makes your spending easier to control instead of constantly adding more throughout the entire day. So if you're trying to decide which one is actually the better choice for a family trip with kids, it's Pigeon Forge. It keeps the day simpler. It keeps the kids happier. and it's more consistent over multiple days. Now you know how these two actually feel with kids and what you can actually expect when you're there. If this helped you, subscribe for more family-friendly travel guides. And also, if you're planning this trip, check the links in the description. I've included places to stay, things to do, and options nearby to make it easier for you to plan. I'll see you on the next adventure.